Hey everyone, Andang here for some more LOTRO, and today we're going to the barracks here in Lake Town to find out what we need to, and to talk to the captain. So let's go inside and find out this information. If it isn't you, Marath, come to stick your nose in others' business again, have you? Come now, Allah. You know you wouldn't have caught that house robber without me. What do you want?
You're here about the Master's death, is that it?
As much as I hate to admit it, especially to his face, Marath here was instrumental in catching an especially elusive house robber just last month. So for you two, I will confirm the rumor. The Master was murdered, but keep it to yourselves. We don't want all Lake Town in a panic over it. What do they mean was murdered? Did they unmurder him somehow? I'm just saying, was being in all caps is very curious there. I suppose Marath might help in finding the killer. If you helped with some of his tedious work that's been piling up. Here we go. You know what I really need around here? Someone to clean this mess. Yes, I saw that coming. My guards are filthy. Despite how many times I've scolded them for it, how hard is it to wipe your boots off once in a while? Do me a favor and clean up after them. I need someone to go around town posting notices. That someone is you. Take the stack from over there and put them up anywhere that looks appropriate. We don't really have a spot around here. We're very inefficient compared to the rest of Middle-earth. We just have messes all over the place. Like, even Isengard wipes off the boots from time to time, but we, no. We don't even do that. These are the notices to post around Lake Town. Around Lake Town? I thought it was going to be inside this place. Alright. I don't even know what the notices say. I'm just spreading the guards' propaganda about wiping boots when you go inside. That's hardly worth my time. Alright. Have you heard? The elves marched on Dol Guldur. Everyone's talking about it. Why is there an elf in the barracks here? Whoa. Seriously. Lake Town woman, but she's got pointy ears. Either that's a mistake, or that's an elf. Why is there an elf here in the Lake Town barracks as a Lake Town guard? I guess relations really are good between Thranduil and Lake Town. Or she's a traitor to her own people. One of the two. Thranduil showed her the scars in the Hobbit movie, and she's like, "Whoa, I didn't know you were a shapeshifter. I don't want any part of this." Alright, let's make the fish talk here. Yes, we collected another trophy. Whoop-de-doo. Can't believe they thought it's a good idea, after all the adventuring we've done, to still have us be cleaning up mud and doing things like that. Like, that's really getting old in LOTRO. We've cleaned up thousands of messes in this game, and I'm starting to, get over it.
Many years went by, and Bane, Brant's grandson, came out of the woods to be an archer of the Lake Town Guard, like his distant ancestor before him.
Okay. We cleaned up the mud.
Beg your pardon.
Ha, much better. I just can't live with messes around here, but of course I'm the captain and it wouldn't be fitting for me to clean it up because that would undermine my own authority, and so instead I have a complete stranger do it. Now, if you could only smack some sense into my men, we wouldn't need to assign someone to cleanup duty in the first place. Yeah, why don't you assign one of your own people to clean up duty? Like maybe the one that had the most mud on their boots? I'm just saying, you are really not doing a good job having someone else come in and clean up your mess for you. What should you buy in the market today? I don't know, but you should be focused on guarding, you know, Lake Town. An ideal notice location. Well, let's put that up there. And yeah, it says nothing. Alright. No, there's a bunch of scribbles on it. Alright. I'm just gonna tie your shoe real quick. There we go. That's how I put up notices. Lake Town's cool though, I must admit. They did a fantastic job with the city. I just wish there was a little bit less mud to clean up. I feel like they need a lot of help here in Lake Town. First of all, they need to get a new captain of the guard. That just needs to happen right now because he has no idea how to lead people. Second of all, they need a posting location for what's going on here. Like, I can't believe you guys don't have a designated spot, but, you know, with LOTRO, they love their 10s and their 20s, and so, you know, they just love having us do things all over the city, because that's what gameplay is. Whoa. Bunch of suspicious characters over here. Alright. Well, you guys keep being suspicious. It's in your floaty name. Dragons, war, hardship. We have weathered it all. Another ideal location over there, but I don't know how to get over there. Here we go. Whoa, you're just doing dives off bridges, buddy. I don't know where we got him from, but he's not being very helpful. Here we go. The final ideal notice location. Well, I guess we get to go back to the place we were earlier and talk to Alard. Yes, I'm sure you did a wonderful job putting them in the most perfect locations ever imagined by Lake Town kind. What do you want? A pat on the head and a biscuit?
You're quite good at this.
He says, what do you want? And then he's like, oh, but you're pretty good, buddy. You're pretty good. If you ever want to retire from the adventuring life, I'm sure I could put you to work scrubbing the floors. I'm sure he would. You can go ahead and investigate the murder location now. I've sent word that you're coming. So just that simple? Anybody that just cleans your floor, you just are like, put this man on the murder investigation. He cleaned the floor. He's got the case. Oh my, you do not know how to lead, buddy. Captain of the Lake Town Guard. Shouldn't even be on the Lake Town Guard with how you're managing things.
We have access to the murder location. We should make our way there.
With Captain Allah's blessing, we have access to the murder location. We should make our way there. New quest, the site of the murder. I mean, I'm quickly losing interest in this quest. They had us clean floors to get access to the murder location. I know it's a high-profile case, but this hardly seems like we should even be involved here. I mean, sure, I want to know what happened to the master just as much as the next person, but let the Lake Town Guard handle it, right? Why do we need to be involved? I feel like we're just here to be here. Alright, well, let's see. Apparently the murder location's back this way. We're supposed to find it, but we know exactly where it is because LOTRO. This appears to be the location of the murder.
You may look, but please, do not touch anything.
Andang, Captain Allah instructed us to let you investigate this area. You may look, but please, Do not touch. This is where we found the master last night. We believe the murderer was hiding behind that crate, because all murderers in Lake Town do that. Pushed the master against the wall and stabbed him with that knife. Let us know if you find anything worth our while. Alright, well, I found a red handkerchief. You didn't mention that. I also found that knife that you're just leaving on the ground here. Don't worry, I'm not touching, I'm just tying my shoe. Is this the murder weapon? I mean, I just can't believe that the knife covered in blood is the murder weapon. My goodness. And rust. Aha. A mysterious patch of rust coats the ground. Clearly, the enemy is a machine of war. How do you have that much rust? Like, that was a lot of rust. Rust? No. I didn't know anything about the rust. But Mervath thinks the red handkerchief belongs to the Lake Town Smugglers. That is an important piece of information. I will let Captain Allah know.
It appears our master was murdered by the Lake Town Smugglers.
Well, this certainly was illuminating. It appears our master was murdered by the Lake Town Smugglers.
If the Lake Town Smugglers are involved, we should go have a chat with my boss.
Dagrun's your boss? Alright. Captain of the market. She will want to know. You can find her headquarters on the other side of town. Alright. I still don't know why you have your weapon drawn at all times, buddy. But that's okay. We'll find this lady person and get this quest on the road. This is Trade Commission Headquarters? Wow, it probably has seen better days, at least I'd hope. They got a few things locked up there, but a whole lot of nothing. Alright, let's talk.
This is enough to bring in Skotmund for questioning.
Mervath quickly explains that you found a Lake Town smuggler handkerchief at the murder location. Dagrun grins and slams her hands flat on her desk. This is it! This evidence, combined with the illegal goods you found in Esgaroth, is enough to bring in Skotmund for questioning. That louse! Mervath, get into that warehouse and bring him in. I doubt he will come easily. So bring your friend. At last, we've got him. This is such a weird quest. Always, ma'am.
Beg your pardon.
It's time to diminish the Lake Town smugglers' numbers, so they can no longer conduct their treacherous business. Defeat any smugglers you encounter within the hideout.
Hail, traveler.
While you're cleaning out the smugglers, would you mind cleaning out the ill-gotten goods as well? We've found enough evidence to lock Skotmund away for good. And I don't want any questionable items resurfacing because we failed to take care of it right away. Just go ahead and destroy any you find. Don't use it for evidence or anything. Just destroy the smuggled goods. Okay. You take your job a little too seriously, lady. Why has she got all this gold lying around? That alone is suspicious. I'm just saying. This should be behind locked doors like it is in Bree.
It seems I shall need to rely on your protection now, friend. Glad to have you.
What? Why do you need my protection? I'm afraid we're going to have to fight our way through the entire band of criminals to get to their leader, Skotmund. The warehouse is east of here, by the docks. Let's go. If by protection you mean going to completely assault this place and take down everybody inside, because that sounds like what you mean, then sure, let's just go do that for no random reason. I'm sorry, but this Maybe it's just that I had a long gap between the previous quests and this one. But it just seems really weird that we're going to do all this stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. This plotline is really losing me. The door is guarded by a shady-looking thug. Yes, notice how half his face is shaded. Clearly shady.
What is the meaning of this?
Who are you then? No password, no entry. No password, no entry. Get out of here. We don't even get a guess? Man, password's probably password. Alright. Well, let's go inside the warehouse. Whoa, this is a big warehouse. How'd you guys fit this on the lake? Alright, well, let's take care of these smuggled goods. Which don't look obviously smuggled at all. And it's destroyed those. Jeez, it looks like toxic explosives that they're smuggling in here. I don't know what you guys are smuggling, but it is like the worst stuff I've ever seen. Ah, there's Scotsman. Time to go down, buddy. You're tougher than you look. Oh, that's rich. You think the two of you can take me down? Ah, fine. You win. Let's go to Dagron. Glad we finally convinced you. Alright, well, that was anticlimactic. And now, even though we took out their leader, we still have to murder all these smugglers. That seems like a great idea. LOTRO logic. Alright, here we go. Man, he was picking fights with all of them. Jeez. Okay, let's see. We still need 2 more knife throwers and 1 more smuggler. Well, that's all the smugglers we need. Now we just need to find them knife throwers. Smuggler. There's a knife thrower. How do we get up there? Here we go. I guess all the knife throwers were up top. That makes sense. I'd want to be throwing knives from up top as well, if I were such a person. Alright, we got everything we need. Let's get out of here. So, that was way too easy. Your guys' smugglers need some more practice, buddy. Does he have a knife? Huh, he does. He's just like you. He's always carrying a weapon. Means I don't really trust you, buddy. But that's okay. Let's go back over this way and finish off this quest. Good work, Andang. Perhaps now that the refuse has been swept away, we can keep this town a bit cleaner. You destroyed how much? Thank you for taking care of that, Andang. Now none of it will make it into the streets. Okay, who knows what kind of stuff they're smuggling into Lake Town. Alright, yes, Lake Town smugglers are finished. Great.
I've questioned him, but he would not admit to the murder.
Good work bringing in Scotsman. I've questioned him, but he, surprisingly, would not admit to the murder, even though I asked him. Belligerent fool, as always. You may go speak to him yourself if you wish. I doubt you'll get anything, but knowing that this is a LOTRO quest, you probably will. Alright. So he's just kept in the same place goods are. Why is he kept here at Trade Commission headquarters? Like, I know he's a smuggler, but are all smugglers just kept here? I mean, we just took out his entire crew, and she doesn't seem to care. Whoa, they got even more gold in there. You know, for being such a barren room, this place is pretty loaded.
Oh, it's you. Come to relish your victory?
Not exactly. We found your gain's signature and the red handkerchief at the crime scene of the Master's murder, Scotsman. Just admit you had him killed. I had nothing to do with this murder. I'll admit all day to being the best smuggler this soggy little town will ever see. But I make it a point to stay out of politics. This is a waste of time. We all know we can't believe anything that comes out of your mouth. I don't care what you believe. You have the wrong man.
I think he said all he's going to say to us. Let him rot in that cell.
We have done well together, Andang. And then some. Murder unveiled, notorious smuggler ring broken up, Scotsman locked up, Dagger unhappy. Not bad for a single day of work. Yeah, it felt a little too easy, buddy. That was kind of boring, actually. But hey, I'm glad that you're now going to stay here so we don't have to deal with you anymore. And yeah, when we return, we'll hopefully have much more interesting quests as we hopefully get closer to solving this murder. This guy won't admit to it, and quite frankly, I don't think he did do it. But we'll find out next time, hopefully, or in some future episode. But that is not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like down below, and I'll see you again real soon for more of LOTRO.